All right, so I screwed this up. I cut this piece off, and on this one I cut this piece off, and I shouldn't have. Not a big deal. We're gonna glue these back on because I needed that extra space on there for the front and the back of this.